This is going to be the first of a series of 3 videos that I'm going to do where I discuss the 3 different men, 3 different types of men that are taken advantage of in the welfare system. Now, this is the pre-welfare system. This is the guy that is taken advantage of before the woman actually gets on welfare. And I call this guy the fall guy. And I'll explain why in a moment. Now, if you look at the thumbnail, you may not recognize it, but it is taken from the movie Lean on Me. This is when the boy first notices the girl. He looks at the girl and he says, okay, I'm interested. Now, really, they're seniors, and if he ever was interested, he wouldn't have waited 4 years, but, it's the movie world. But stuff like this plays out. The interest raises after around that time. What do I mean by that time? That time when a young lady is either has become a woman or she is about to become a woman in a legal standpoint, but more important than legally, recognized by the state as an adult. The worst thing for women who are a part of the welfare cycle is to be single and childless and to have to fend for yourself like adults tend to have to do. She don't want that. She needs a kid to get on the system. And that is where the fall guy comes in. Because no matter what, you are the bad guy. You are the one that in the future they can blame everything on. Especially if you're not there. Now, you could not be there because she chose to not have you there. You could be not there because she didn't even tell you that she was pregnant. But for whatever reason, you take the fall. Now, in this case, she picked the guy that just so happened to be the class president, valedictorian, maybe had a couple of scholarships under his belt. He had a future. Typically, that's not done. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but the primary reason is you don't want a guy like that. You don't want the class president type because he asks questions. Starting with, is it mine? Are you sure you're ready for this? My family can take care of this for you. Ranging to, I want custody. And that is the big no-no. That is the big no-no for a woman who's looking for somebody to take advantage of in the pre-welfare hustle. That is the worst case scenario, because what if he gets custody? Then she had the child for nothing. And I know what you're saying, oh no, the child is a gift in itself, not to these women. The child is an instrument of financial gain. And if she don't gain finances from the child, then it was all for nothing. It was 9 months of pregnancy, however long of labor for nothing. And now she's a year older and she has to fend for herself, not in the system. And she's out trying to find a different fall guy. So for a lot of these women, it is better to find a guy less concerned with his future, or a guy who's embraced the fact that he doesn't have one. So that's the fall guy. Next, we're going to talk about the flunky, but that's on a later video. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.